So I will preface this by saying that in my mind, ever since I launched my Substack, I thought I would make some videos about the articles that I'm publishing there. And I had a certain way in my mind of how I would make those videos. But I'm kind of procrastinating on it because I have a certain standard in my mind of how those videos would turn out. So I'm kind of, yeah. So the preface is to say that I just want to make it simple and rapid. Not necessarily, I just want to put it out there first and let's see what I make do with it. And yeah, so this is my first article from Substack, which is called How Labels Help Me. Also, the fact that I might or definitely have to look presentable on camera for my videos. Otherwise, they sometimes tag or something like that. Whatever. It is usually not suggested by public figures, celebrities, or musicians that I've looked up to define oneself. There is an interview with Aurora where she is saying she doesn't feel the need to define herself and finds freedom beyond the realm of labels. This is not verbatim, but the general gist of what she said in one of her interviews. Neither is Tilda Swinton, another inspiring person for me, a big believer of labels. However, in my experience, through days spent scrolling through TikTok, glancing through various LGBTQIA+ friendly articles, I felt the need for labels in my life. Not for others' perception of me, but more so for my own self. More likely because I've spent most of my life feeling like I've never belonged anywhere. Not in entirety. I come from a conservative South Asian background and consider myself a relatively closeted individual in terms of sexuality. But recently I came close to admitting myself under the umbrella of queer. And that was vastly liberating for me. One, because I was hospitalized in 2022 due to a plethora of reasons, one of the major ones being incessant shame stemming from my identity causing suicidal ideation. Two, because I could never really pinpoint what it was about me that caused extreme turmoil. I couldn't accept my mental illness either. And three, because knowing oneself is important. You're not left to the masses to define you. You get to define yourself. If ever it is a thing you even want. So, here I am, a queer, brown, Muslim woman navigating her life with bipolar. I think it would help if I connect more with other queer, brown artists to know that I'm not alone, but I'm sometimes marred by the shadows of the past, limitless betrayal, and hurt from those of my community I consider to be my allies. And the past is now just that, so I have to move ahead and not look back. But yes, here's a little on how labels have helped me in my life. There weren't as many buzzwords or terms in the last decade as now. I graduated high school in 2013, and my main social media was Facebook at that time. There weren't any therapist accounts online or of people speaking from their experience that I knew of. So really, I'm grateful for the existence of terms and labels. It helps give a general direction to things. What about you? The one reading this or hearing this? Have labels helped you or made your life worse? What do you think about them?